I'm back wading the ditch, and I went to the woods and come up to this part because I never looked up here for arrowheads, but because that water is over my head right there in that little ditch. And when me and my wife first got married, this was a little ditch, same size as this, but look how much it's washed away. It's crazy how much it's washed away. But I'm gonna walk up this ditch a little bit, see if I see anything. Then I'm gonna go down here where the camps are and show you what to look for on ditches and creeks when you're first starting out and what they look like. But I'll get back with you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I was just gonna show you. I'm trying to get back down the ditch now. Just it's way down there. I don't know if you can tell by the video or not how far down, how much this is washed away. Plus it's cloudy, in about 3 hours it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna try to get down there to them camps real quick and show you what they look like. But it's amazing how much water can destroy the land and erode it. And it ain't been that long to do this much damage. But I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, I'm at a camp. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's right there where a tall tree is right there in front of us. It's a small camp. It's not built up much. Well, it's built up by a foot, but that's not a lot. But this one right here would be hard to find if you just not takes experience to find these real small camps. And most time you find a lot more arrowheads on smaller camps because you don't have to dig as much. I'll walk up here to show you. And there's another camp, but it's a lot bigger. It's in them woods, and I'll show you what it looks like. You can tell, you can see it a lot better. But when I get down there, I'll show you. When I first married my wife and we came down, talked to her grandpa, and he said there ain't no arrowheads around here. And same day I walked down through here and found both of these camps. There's been pine trees, double bevels, fluted ones, and not very many new stuff. It's all been old arrowheads. But it goes by out there where that red looking grass is, or brown. But let's walk over here where and the ditch is just right over there. Well, it's covered up in leaves. Let's see. Yeah, here's the spot. Old test hole. A lot of this ain't been dug. See, right here's a chip. And it drops right there. And out there it has a lot of chips. But the ground is like concrete. Let me go show you where I dug a hole. stuff is hard as a rock even when it's real wet. I don't know how many I broke digging in here. But right there's the ditch. They like building these camps, small ones, right near the water. Especially the older Indians. We didn't have to go far. But I'll go to the other one and show you what to look for when you're first starting out walking these. Try and find a camp to dig on. But I'll be back. Okay, here's the ditch just right there. And you see the hump where the grass starts turning brown or leaves. That's the camp. See how it rises up all of a sudden and everything down through here is real flat. That's what you look for. This camp is about waist deep. So waist 4 foot deep. And this got more newer stuff on it. But they're old stuff too, but you have to dig all the way to the bottom of it. That's why I like finding small camps. Don't have to dig nearly as much. See, where it rises up, maybe you can tell in the video. So they had this ditch on this side, right there. Then right on the opposite side of this, there's a spring coming out of the ground. And this is a long camp too. Not maybe 1% of this camp has been dug. So it's so big. And this is made out of sand. So it's pretty easy digging. Maybe you can see that wet spot right past that deer box. Maybe I ain't jarring, too much. Well, it's right up there. And this camp goes about 3 football fields through them woods. And it goes about 100 foot, maybe no more than that, 200 foot that way. This is the beginning of it. And there's more chips and arrowheads right here than it is down through there, because further you go down this that way, further away from the water you get. So this is why the Indians stayed up here more. They had drinking water there and catching food and taking baths there. So when you're starting out and get permission on people's land, when you're digging, cover up your hose, and you'll have, and the owner more than likely won't care. But here, we're just gonna dig a pond, so it didn't matter if I left the hose or not. But, cause look, there's a lot of bum holes everywhere. So when you're first starting out getting into hunting arrowheads, and just find a branch, a little ditch, or a creek, and look for high places and dig a test hole. And more likely, it's chips you'll hit and arrowheads, because Indians always live close to water. You can find Indian camps away from water, but It's like be a high ridge and like a creek on one side and a big old ridge and the creek on the other side. They stayed on top where they can go back and forth. Plus during the wintertime, they moved up higher elevation because it's warmer and staying down here in this low area. So they went everywhere. But I hope this helps people starting out hunting camps, what they look like and all. But it's going to be raining for 4 days, so I won't be able to wade no creeks or ditches. But after that, I'll start wading them again. But I'll get back with you when I do.